Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Dev's Kingdom. In this tutorial, we're going to go over Kimi-VL, which was just released. So, the Kimi-VL is an efficient open source mixture of expert vision language model. So, it offers advanced multimodal reasoning, long context understanding, and strong agent capabilities. And if you look at the comparison, so this new VLLM outperformed GPT 4.0, Q1 2.5 VL, and Gemma-3 12BIT. So if you look at the architecture, basically they use a mixture of expert decoder, and you can see the decoder only has about 2B params. So basically this is a very small decoder. So I think that's why they called it Kimi-VL-A3B. So advanced 3B probably. So if you look at the model variants, the total param is also 16B. So they also demoed it in the SIF tensors 16B params, the model size. And you can see the activated params is 3B. So, and if you look at the benchmarks, you can see this new Kimi-VL-Thinking A3B outperform a lot of the models. As we mentioned earlier, it's like Q1 2.5 VL 72B and 7B, Gemma-3 27B. So it's very nice, especially for math vision. So if you look at the math vision scores, it's pretty good. So if you look at the Kimi scores, it's pretty high scores. So you test this model if you want to test it. There are 4 ways to do it. So the one that's in remix, basically for the CLI version, they also offer a Hugging Face base. So you can see there's a Kimi-VL-A3B-Thinking Gradio app. You can test it out. So simply go to the examples and click the example, then you can test it out. But as you can see here, the Open Router already has this uploaded to the models, and it is free, so you can try it out with the Open Router Kimi-VL-A3B-Thinking API. And in this video, we also set this up on OpenWebUI. So if you have not installed or have not tried OpenWebUI on Kaggle, I will have a video in the description to feel free to check that out. So basically, you will go through how to set up OpenWebUI with Kaggle for free. And if you want to use a GPU, you can turn on the GPU as well. But we actually set up the OpenWebUI with OpenRouter, so you do not need a GPU. You can go to settings, just select a non-GPU. So basically CPU, which you will have probably 30 gigs of CPU memory. And you can see the OpenAI base URL is the openrouter.ai API/v1, which is OpenAI compatible. And the API key is your API key. Just register account and paste the API key here. There should be the OpenWebUI configuration after you reviewed the video. So let's go through the OpenWebUI testing. So if you go to the one that we set up already, which is A9, so you can see here, it is running. And it is A9, and let's scroll down a little bit. So it's A9 D7. So this is running. Just refresh it. So you can see we have already tried a few tests in here. So basically, it's the same test that you can see on the Gradio, but we actually tested in the OpenWebUI with OpenRouter APIs. So you can see from the samples, we tested the demo 1 and demo 2. So the first one, basically, it is to upload an image, and it can ask the Kimi A3B, where am I? So basically the answer is the thinking model, reason model. So alright, let's break this down. The user is asking where am I? So and provided an image of a cyberpunk bar scene. So it is very nice. It is a cyberpunk bar scene. I need to figure out the location based on visual clues. So on the first and next, so very nice. And then, so start thinking and analyze. And you see the process is very very detailed. It's really cool and competent in my deduction, but I also acknowledge that without more specific identifiers, there's more chance I could be another cyberpunk themed game or artwork. So this does seem to be a cyberpunk game. So very accurate, very nice. So the second example actually we tested is basically read the paper for Kimi-VL. So after reading the paper, so the question is, based on abstract above, write a concise and elegant Twitter post that highlights key points and figures without sounding overly promotional. Use English, include emojis and hashtags. So basically write a pretty post. So after thinking, we can see they will structure the post to start a catchy opening, mention Kimi-VL and its key features include a 2.8B param figure, mention its performance across different benchmarks, and end with a hashtag that captures its efficiency and innovation. So after the thinking, and you can see here, this is the post. So very nice. So basically open source MoE model that punches way above its weight with just 2.8B params, mastering multimodal reasoning and long context understanding for quality of image and video comprehension, OCR, mathematical reasoning, multi-image tasks, and its advanced long thinking variant, Kimi-VL-Thinking, achieved 61.7 on MMMU, 36.8 on Math Vision, 71.3 on Math Vista. So let's go back to the README to see if this is correct. Okay, this is correct. So 36.8 and 71.3 and a 1.7. So very accurate. So very nice vision capabilities. So this is how you actually test it on OpenWebUI. So hopefully, and this is helpful. So if you do like this video, please subscribe, like, or comment if you have any questions. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and see you in the next one.